In a small town surrounded by rolling hills and whispering trees, there lived a girl named Mia. She was known for her bright smile and laughter that echoed through the streets. But lately, Mia felt a heavy weight in her heart. Ever since her best friend Lily moved away to a big city, Mia had felt a deep emptiness. The two had shared everything: secrets, dreams, and countless adventures. Now, with Lily gone, Mia felt like she was living in a world without color. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Mia missed Lily more than she could express. They would talk on the phone occasionally, but it wasn't the same. The sound of Lily's voice brought back memories of their time together, but it also deepened Mia's loneliness. She would often sit on the swings at the park where they used to play, staring at the empty seat beside her, wishing her friend was there to share the moment. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink, Mia decided she couldn't wait any longer. She pulled out her phone and stared at the screen, her heart racing. Should she call Lily? Or maybe send her a message? But what would she say? Mia felt lost in her own thoughts. She wanted to reconnect, to bridge the distance that had grown between them, but she didn't know how. After a long moment of hesitation, Mia took a deep breath and began typing a message. "Hey, Lily, I miss you so much. Can we talk soon?" She hit send and waited, her heart pounding. Would Lily reply? Would she even want to? Mia felt a wave of doubt wash over her. What if Lily had made new friends and didn't think about Mia anymore? The thought stung, but she pushed it aside, reminding herself of the strong bond they had shared. The next day, Mia received a notification. It was a response from Lily. Her heart leaped with joy as she read the message. "I miss you too." "I would love to talk. How about a video call this Saturday?" Mia's spirits soared. They set the time, and Mia spent the next few days counting down the hours. She felt a spark of hope, a reminder of the connection they once had. On Saturday, she prepared for the call, tidying her room and picking out her favorite shirt. She wanted to look her best for her friend. When the time came, Mia sat in front of her computer, her heart racing with excitement and nerves. As she clicked the call button, her screen lit up, and there was Lily, smiling brightly. It was as if no time had passed at all. They both laughed and talked about everything: their families, school, and even funny stories from their childhood. Mia felt the distance between them begin to shrink, as if the invisible chains that had held her back were breaking. "I can't believe how much I miss you," Lily said, her eyes sparkling with sincerity. "It's so different here without you." Mia nodded, feeling the warmth of their friendship wrap around her like a cozy blanket. "I've been feeling lost without you. I just didn't know how to reach out." Lily smiled softly. "I'm glad you did. Let's make an effort to stay connected, okay? We can do video calls every week." Mia's heart swelled with joy. "Yes, I'd love that." As they continued to talk, Mia realized that even though they were miles apart, their friendship was still strong. They shared stories and laughter, and Mia felt the weight of loneliness lift. The more they talked, the more she understood that distance didn't have to mean losing someone you cared about. They could create new memories, even if they were separated by space. Over the next few weeks, Mia and Lily kept their promise. They scheduled regular calls, and Mia looked forward to them every time. Each conversation filled her with happiness and hope. They discussed everything from their favorite books to their dreams for the future. Mia felt inspired by Lily's stories of life in the city, and in turn, she shared her own adventures in the small town. One day, as they were talking, Lily suggested something bold. "What if you came to visit me during your school break? There's so much to see here." Mia's heart raced at the thought. "Really? You think I could?" "Of course. I want to show you everything. You'll love it here." Mia felt a rush of excitement wash over her. The idea of reconnecting in person filled her with hope. It was a chance to break free from the sadness that had trapped her for so long. After some planning, the day finally arrived. Mia stood at the bus station, her heart pounding with anticipation. As the bus pulled in, she saw Lily waving from the other side of the glass. The moment they embraced felt like magic. It was as if no distance had ever separated them. During her visit, Mia experienced the bustling life of the city. They explored parks, visited museums, and even tried new foods together. Every moment was filled with laughter and joy. Mia realized that their friendship had only grown stronger, and the distance that once felt like chains had transformed into a bridge connecting their lives. As the visit came to an end, Mia stood at the bus station once more, ready to head back home. She felt a mix of sadness and happiness, but she knew that their friendship was resilient. They had both learned that true connections could withstand distance. "Promise me we'll keep this up?" Mia asked, her eyes shining. "Always, Lily," replied, squeezing her hand. "We're in this together." As the bus pulled away, Mia looked back and smiled, feeling a deep sense of fulfillment. She had starved for connection and friendship for so long, but now she felt nourished by the love they shared. They had both fought against the distance, and it had only made them stronger. In that moment, Mia understood the power of hope and friendship. No matter the distance, she knew they would always find a way back to each other. And just like that, she felt free, no longer bound by chains, but uplifted by the strength of their bond. As Mia returned home from her visit with Lily, her heart felt full but also heavy. The days spent together had reminded her of the joy and laughter they shared. But now that she was back in her small town, the distance felt real again. The vibrant city life was replaced by the quiet streets and familiar sights of her home. Mia missed Lily already, but she knew their friendship had grown stronger during her visit. Back in her room, Mia pulled out her journal and began to write. She poured her feelings onto the pages, reflecting on the memories they had created together. She wrote about how much she admired Lily's courage to move to a new place, to chase her dreams. Mia felt inspired by her friend, but she also struggled with her own emotions. Why did it feel so hard to keep in touch? Why did distance sometimes feel like chains that held her back? The next day, as Mia walked to school, she thought about her friendship with Lily. She realized they had always been there for each other, through thick and thin. But now, it felt like they were worlds apart. She wanted to change that. Mia decided she would reach out more often, not just through phone calls, but in every way she could. During lunch, Mia sat with her friends, but felt distant from them. She couldn't help but think about Lily and how much she missed that connection. As they chatted and laughed, Mia felt a pang of sadness. Her friends were great, but they didn't fill the same space in her heart that Lily did. She wanted to share her thoughts and dreams with Lily, not just the surface-level conversations she had with others. That evening, Mia picked up her phone again and sent Lily a message. "Hey, I've been thinking about you a lot. Can we do a video call this weekend? I want to catch up more." To her delight, Lily replied almost instantly, "Absolutely, I miss our talks. Let's make it a long one." Mia felt a wave of relief wash over her. They had made a commitment during their last call to stay connected, and now she was taking the steps to keep that promise. As the weekend approached, she felt excited and hopeful about their conversation. When Saturday arrived, Mia prepared herself for the call. She made sure her room was tidy, feeling a little nervous, but mostly eager to see her friend again. As the screen lit up and Lily's face appeared, Mia's heart soared. "Hey, Mia, you look great," Lily beamed. "Thanks." "So, do you?" "I can't believe how much I missed this," Mia said, smiling widely. They dove into conversation, sharing stories about their lives. Mia told Lily about her new art project at school, and Lily shared her experiences in the city, from attending concerts to exploring new cafes. Every word felt like a thread weaving them closer together, even though they were miles apart. "I've been thinking about how we can stay connected better," Mia said, her voice filled with determination. "What if we started a weekly challenge? We could share something new we learn or create each week." Lily's eyes lit up. "That's an amazing idea. I love it. We can motivate each other and keep the creativity flowing." With that, they decided their first challenge would be to create a piece of art inspired by their friendship. Mia felt a surge of excitement. This would not only help them stay connected, but also allow them to express their feelings for each other in a unique way. Over the next week, Mia worked hard on her project. She painted a vibrant mural on a canvas, featuring two figures, one representing her and the other representing Lily, standing together under a bright sun. To Mia, the sun symbolized their friendship, shining brightly even from a distance. When Saturday came again, Mia couldn't wait to show Lily her artwork. As they video called, she revealed the painting, her heart racing with anticipation. "Wow, Mia! That's beautiful!" Lily exclaimed, her eyes wide with admiration. "You captured our friendship so perfectly." Mia felt a rush of joy. "Thank you. I wanted to show how I feel about us, no matter the distance." Now it was Lily's turn. She held up her own creation, a sketch of. Mia's excitement bubbled as she prepared for Lily's visit. The news felt like a bright light piercing through the clouds of her everyday life. After weeks of creative challenges and heartfelt conversations, she would finally see her best friend again. The thought filled her with joy and nervousness. Would everything be the same? Would they still feel as close after all this time apart? As the days passed, Mia busily cleaned her room and planned activities for their time together. She wanted to make every moment special. She remembered the adventures they used to have, hiking in the hills, painting in the park, and sharing secrets under the stars. This visit would be no different. She was determined to create new memories. The day finally arrived. Mia woke up early, her heart racing with anticipation. She dressed in her favorite outfit, a light blue dress that made her feel happy. The sun was shining brightly, and the birds chirped cheerfully outside, as if the world was celebrating Lily's return. When the doorbell rang, Mia rushed to the door and opened it wide. There stood Lily, her face glowing with excitement. They embraced tightly, tears of joy filling Mia's eyes. It felt like coming home. "I can't believe you're here," Mia exclaimed, stepping back to take a good look at her friend. Lily looked just as she remembered. Her hair was a little longer, and she had a new sparkle in her eyes. "It's so good to see you, Mia. I've missed you so much," Lily replied, her voice filled with warmth that they quickly fell into easy conversation, chatting about everything from school to the latest trends in art. Mia felt as if no time had passed at all. They laughed and reminisced about their old adventures, sharing stories that made them giggle until their sides hurt. After catching up, Mia suggested they visit their favorite spot, the park, where they used to play and dream. As they walked, Mia felt a wave of nostalgia wash over her. The trees swayed gently in the breeze, and the flowers bloomed in vibrant colors, just as they had before. When they arrived at the park, Mia and Lily found a quiet spot beneath a large oak tree. They spread out a blanket and sat down, surrounded by the beauty of nature. The familiar sounds of laughter and children playing echoed in the background, and it felt like a scene from their childhood. "I've been working on my art since we last talked," Mia said, pulling out her sketchbook. "I want to show you what I've created." Lily's eyes lit up with excitement. "Yes, please. I can't wait to see it." Mia opened the sketchbook to reveal her latest pieces. There were drawings of their adventures, the park, and even. A portrait of Lily Asterisk, Mia and Lily's reunion, had breathed new life into their friendship. But as the days flew by, Mia felt a familiar pang of worry creeping back in. The visit was coming to an end, and she was faced with the reality of distance once more. How could they maintain this connection after Lily went back to the city? They had shared so much laughter and joy, but would it be enough to keep them? Close, sitting on the porch swing, Mia looked out at the sunset, the sky painted in hues of orange and pink. She felt the weight of sadness settling back in her heart. She wanted nothing more than to keep the bond they had rekindled alive. Her thoughts drifted to their mural in the park, a symbol of their friendship. It felt like a promise, but could they really keep it? The next day, Mia decided to take action. She wanted to create something that would remind them of the connection they shared even when they were apart. She rummaged through her art supplies, searching for inspiration. Then an idea struck her. What if they each created a small piece of art that represented their friendship, and they could send them to each other? This way, they would always have a part of one another with them. Excited by her idea, Mia called Lily. "Hey, I have a plan that I think will help us stay connected after you go back," she said, her voice bubbling with enthusiasm. "I'm all ears." Lily replied, her curiosity piqued. "What if we each create a small artwork that represents our friendship, and then we send them to each other?" Mia suggested. "That way, we'll always have a piece of each other with us, no matter this distance." "I love that idea," Lily exclaimed. "It's perfect. Let's do it." They spent the rest of the day brainstorming ideas for their art pieces. They decided that Mia would paint a small canvas representing their shared memories, while Lily would create a piece that captured her new life in the city. They agreed to send their artworks to one another once they were finished. After Lily left, Mia threw herself into her project. She painted a beautiful scene of the park, with the oak tree where they had spent so many happy hours. She added bright flowers and the mural they had created together, making sure to include the two figures that represented them. Every brushstroke felt like a piece of her heart pouring onto the canvas. As she painted, Mia reflected on their friendship. She realized that even though they lived far apart, the love they shared was strong enough to bridge any distance. Each memory she painted filled her with hope and determination. When she finished, Mia felt a sense of accomplishment. The small canvas was a vibrant reminder of the bond they had. She carefully packed it up, excited to send it to Lily. But first, she wanted to make sure it would be special. She decided to write a letter to accompany the painting, expressing her feelings. "Dear Lily," she wrote, "this painting is a reminder of our friendship and all the amazing moments we've shared. No matter where we are, you will always be in my heart. I can't wait to see the piece you create. I know it will be beautiful, just like you. Love, Mia." With the painting and letter ready, Mia rushed to the post office, her heart racing with anticipation. She couldn't wait for Lily to receive her gift. As she put the package in the mail, she felt a wave of hope wash over her. This was a way to keep their connection alive, no matter the miles between them. Meanwhile, Lily was busy with her own project. She spent her days exploring the city and gathering inspiration for her artwork. She wanted her piece to reflect the new experiences she was having, but she also wanted it to remind her of Mia. Lily decided to create a collage of photographs and drawings. She took pictures of the bustling streets, the skyline, and the cafes she loved. She also sketched moments that reminded her of Mia, like the park they used to visit and the mural they had painted together. As she worked, she felt excited about sharing her life with Mia through her art. When Lily finished her collage, she carefully packaged it along with a letter to Mia. "Dear Mia," she wrote, "this collage represents my new adventures, but it also holds a piece of you. You are always in my heart, and I can't wait to see the amazing painting you made. Love, Lily. Both girls sent their packages on the same day, feeling hopeful about the connection they were nurturing. As the days passed, they eagerly awaited the arrival of their gifts, counting down the moments until they could see what the other had created. Finally, the day came when Mia received Lily's package. She carefully opened the box, her heart pounding. With excitement, inside was the beautiful collage, filled with vibrant colors and images that made her smile. It captured Lily's new life perfectly, but more importantly, it felt like a piece of her friend was right there with her. Mia held the collage close, feeling a wave of warmth and love. She quickly grabbed her letter and read it again, feeling grateful for their friendship. It was a reminder that they had both put in the effort to stay connected. Inspired by Lily's collage, Mia decided to display it in her room, right next to her painting. This way, she could see both pieces every day, reminding her of their bond. The artwork became a symbol of hope and resilience, a testament to their friendship that could withstand any distance. In return, Mia's painting arrived at Lily's doorstep a few days later. When Lily opened the package, tears of joy filled her eyes. The painting was beautiful, capturing the essence of their friendship perfectly. It felt like a warm hug from Mia. Lily placed the painting in her room, right next to her collage. Every time she looked at it, she felt connected to Mia, no matter how far apart they were. She realized that they had created something special together, a way to bridge the gap between their lives. As the weeks turned into months, Mia and Lily continued to send letters and small gifts to each other. They shared their lives through art and words, nurturing their friendship in ways they had never imagined. Each package that arrived felt like a celebration, a reminder that they were still together, despite the distance. One day, Mia received a message from Lily that filled her with excitement. "I'm coming back for a visit next month. Can you believe it?" Lily wrote. Mia could hardly contain her joy. "Yes, I can't wait. We'll create more art together." As the date approached, Mia felt a rush of energy. She was ready to show Lily all the new things she had learned and create new memories together. The distance that had once felt like chains had transformed into a bridge, allowing them to share their lives in ways they had never thought possible. When Lily arrived, it felt like no time had passed. They hugged tightly, and Mia smiled, knowing that their friendship had only grown stronger. Together, they stepped into a future filled with hope, creativity, and a bond that would last a lifetime. In that moment, Mia understood the true power of connection. She had starved for the closeness of her friend, but now she felt nourished by the love they shared. No matter the distance, they had found ways to keep their friendship alive, and that was a treasure that would never fade. Asterisk. As summer faded into autumn, Mia felt a mix of excitement and anxiety. Lily was coming back for another visit, and Mia wanted everything to be perfect. After their last reunion, Mia had poured her heart into her art, creating new pieces that represented not only their friendship, but also her growth as an artist. She hoped that this visit would bring them even closer and help them continue building their bond. In the weeks leading up to Lily's arrival, Mia spent hours in her room, brainstorming ideas for new projects they could do together. She wanted to create something special that would symbolize their friendship and the journey they had taken. As she sketched in her notebook, she thought about the mural they had painted in the park and how it represented their connection, despite the distance. One crisp morning, while sipping hot cocoa, Mia had an idea. "What if we create a friendship book?" she thought. This book could hold their memories, drawings, and letters, a space where they could share their thoughts and dreams. Mia felt a surge of excitement as she envisioned flipping through the pages with Lily, reminiscing about their adventures and planning new ones. When Lily finally arrived, Mia greeted her with a warm hug, feeling the familiar joy of having her best friend back. I have an idea for us, Mia said, her eyes shining with enthusiasm. Let's create a friendship book together. We can fill it with our art, memories, and everything we want to share. Lily's face lit up. That sounds amazing. I love it. Let's get started right away. They spent the day gathering materials, old photographs, colorful papers, markers, and their art supplies. As they worked, laughter filled the air, and the cozy atmosphere wrapped around them like a warm blanket. Each page they created was a reflection of their friendship, filled with drawings, quotes, and little notes to each other. Mia felt a sense of fulfillment as they crafted the book. It was a beautiful way to celebrate their bond and keep their connection alive. With every page, they shared stories and memories, some funny and some poignant, and they both felt their friendship deepening. One evening, while they were working, on a particularly colorful page, Mia paused and looked at Lily. You know, I sometimes still feel sad about the distance between us. I worry that it will be hard to keep this up, she admitted, her voice soft. Lily nodded, her expression thoughtful. I understand. I felt the same way when I first moved. But we've found ways to stay connected. Our friendship is strong, and I believe we can make it work, no matter where we are. Mia smiled, feeling reassured. You're right. I think creating this book is a great way to remind us of that. As they continued to work, Mia realized that their friendship had become a source of strength for both of them. They had learned to express their feelings through art and words, and it gave them hope. When the friendship book was nearly complete, they decided to have a special night to celebrate their creation. They planned a friendship party with snacks, music, and their favorite movies. It would be a night to remember, a way to honor the bond they had built. On the night of the party, Mia decorated her room with fairy lights and set up a cozy space with blankets and pillows. She prepared popcorn, cookies, and hot cocoa, making sure everything was perfect. When Lily arrived, she was amazed by the setup. This is incredible, Mia. You've thought of everything. Lily exclaimed, her eyes sparkling with joy. As they settled in, they shared their favorite memories from the past year. Mia read some of the letters they had exchanged, and they both laughed at the silly things they had written. They reminisced about the mural in the park and the adventures they had shared. I love how we can still create memories together, even when we're apart, Mia said, feeling grateful for their friendship. Lily nodded. Exactly. And this book will always remind us of that. It's like a bridge connecting us, no matter how far away we are. As the night went on, they watched movies and sang along to their favorite songs, feeling like they were in their own little world. The joy and laughter made Mia forget about the distance, even if just for a moment. The next day, they decided to return to the park where their mural was painted. They wanted to add something new, a small symbol of their friendship book, a reminder of their journey together. With art supplies in hand, they arrived at the park and stood in front of the mural, admiring their work. This feels like home, Mia said, looking at the mural. It's like a part of our stories right here. Lily smiled. Let's add something special to it. How about we paint a small open book with hearts around it? It can represent our friendship book. Mia agreed, and together they got to work. As they painted, they felt a sense of purpose and connection. With every brushstroke, they poured their hearts into the artwork, creating a beautiful symbol of their friendship. When they finished, they stepped back to admire their work. The mural, with its new addition, felt complete. It represented their journey, their struggles, and their triumphs. They took pictures in front of it, capturing the moment forever. This is perfect, Mia said, her heart swelling with happiness. It's a reminder that we can always find our way back to each other. As they walked home, Mia felt a renewed sense of hope. They had not only created art together, but also built a foundation for their friendship that could withstand any distance. She realized that their bond was like an unbreakable chain, strong and vibrant, filled with love and support. The days flew by, and soon it was time for Lily to return to the city. Mia felt a familiar sadness creeping back, but this time it was mixed with gratitude. They had created so many beautiful memories together, and she knew they would continue to find ways to connect Dot on the day of Lily's departure. They stood outside, hugging tightly. "I'll miss you so much," Mia said, feeling tears well up in her eyes. "I'll miss you too, but remember, this isn't goodbye. We have our friendship book, and we'll keep creating together," Lily reassured her. Mia nodded, feeling a sense of comfort. "You're right, and I'll always have a piece of you with me." As Lily drove away, Mia waved, feeling a mixture of sadness and hope. She knew they would continue to support each other, no matter the distance. The friendship book was a promise, a testament to the love they shared Dot in the days that followed. Mia busied herself with her art and continued to fill the friendship book with drawings, memories, and letters. Each page was a reminder that their bond was strong and that distance could never break it. Mia felt empowered by the connection they had created, and she knew that as long as they continued to reach out and share their lives, they would always find their way back to each other. The chains of distance that had once held her down had transformed into a bridge of hope, resilience, and love. Dot, as she painted one evening, Mia looked at the mural and smiled. She felt free, no longer bound by loneliness, but uplifted by the powerful friendship she shared with Lily. Together, they had created something beautiful, a lasting connection that would endure through time and distance. No matter what challenges lay ahead, Mia knew they would face them together, united by their hearts and their art. After Lily left, the house felt quieter than ever. Mia walked into her room, where the friendship book sat open on her desk. The pages were full of colors, memories, and laughter, but now the silence of the room seemed to press in on her. She missed Lily already, more than she could put into words. Even with all their art, calls, and letters, the distance still felt like a wall between them. Dot at school, Mia tried to stay busy. She joined the art club and made new friends, but she couldn't help feeling that something was missing. Her classmates were nice, and she enjoyed painting with them, but no one quite understood her the way Lily did. Mia smiled at their jokes and joined their activities, but deep inside, she often felt lonely. She wondered if Lily felt the same way in her big city. One rainy afternoon, Mia found herself staring at the mural in the park. The bright colors had faded a little, but the book and hearts they had added still stood out. She touched the wall, gently, remembering the laughter and hope she had felt painting it. Standing there, Mia felt a wave of sadness, but also a spark of determination. She didn't want to lose what she and Lily had built. She wanted to find a way to keep their connection strong, even when life pulled them in different directions. That night, Mia sat at her desk, flipping through the friendship book. She paused at an empty page and picked up her pen. She began to write, "Dear Lily, I miss you. Sometimes, even with all our art and calls, I feel far away from you. I wish we could talk every day, but I know we're both busy. I hope you know how much your friendship means to me. I want us to keep growing together, even if we're apart. Maybe we can find a new way to share our lives, like we always do with art." Love. Mia decorated the page with drawings of rain, clouds, and sunshine, hoping Lily would see it and smile. She took a picture and sent it to Lily, along with a message. "I miss you. Let's try something new to stay close. Any ideas?" For a day, Mia waited, checking her phone more than usual. She worried that Lily might be too busy or that the distance was growing bigger. But then, Lily replied with a big, bright message. "I miss you too. I love your letter and your drawings. I have an idea we can make a video diary together. Each week, we each send a short video about our life, something funny or important, or just what we're thinking. It'll be like we're living our days together, even if we're far apart.